Hi, Sherilyn. So bear with me, guys. I'm slowly getting set up here. And Sherilyn, can you do me a huge favor? Can you go post it on Instagram if you can? Hi, Shay. So Shay's gonna love the type of painting I'm working on tonight. So I'm putting away button eye for a minute because I want a break from button eye because it is taking me for a ride. But before I do, I'm gonna give y'all a glimpse of what I have finished. I'm about halfway, roughly about halfway done. And you know I diamond paint really slow, so I'm just gonna show you guys what I've finished. And I think why it's taking me so long, because I usually do the border first. So this is what I have finished for button eye. So that's what I got done so far. It is coming along stunning. You can't even see the gaps. But we're gonna tuck her away just for a little bit. I'll dig her back out in a little bit. But I have been itching to work on a mermaid. But you are probably thinking, oh, we're working on Mary's Diamonds tonight. No, we are not. This is one of my oldest kits. This is my Distracted by Diamonds. It's the only one I own. Hi, Marianne. How are you? Guys, Marianne has been under the weather. So we are going to work on Distracted by Diamonds tonight. And this is a really old kit. Her kits have changed quite a bit. Yes, guys, Shay has actually finished this image. If I'm not mistaken, she has this one hanging up in her craft room. Thank you, Sherilyn. So, and that's one thing I like about baggies, is that I can work with this while I'm doing. Can work with this, work on it, and still tuck it away. That's what I like. So bear with me, guys. I have kind of started on this image, but guys, I am slowly going to be working on newer kits. Sorry for the shadows. Give me 1 minute. There we go. Sorry about that. So this is one of my favorite artists. I don't get many of her artwork. I have to kinda. So I am looking into getting a new arm because this one just is not working for me. So we are old school in it. You probably wonder, what do you mean? I'm like, we are taking cover minder and just gonna pull up the plastic. So we are going to probably flip this around because I cannot work like this. So that's the trick to these type of paintings, is that you kind of have to work with however it makes you feel comfortable. This is Pink Mermaid by Greta Lusky. This is a square, no ABs. I know, guys, you're probably like, no ABs. Yes, I am doing this with no ABs. But here's your legend. She has now gone to a sticker sheet, if you're wondering. We are going to work on 5200. And since we're going to be working with a mermaid today, I'm digging out all the things mermaid today. My newest addition. Love this pen. And what won me over was this here. This little bit here that they added. So now, to make it even more mermaid, here we go. With Firefly. So, I have had this kit a long time, and you see why. It is full of confetti. That's why this kit is kind of going really, it's one of my favorite kits I own, but it's the most confetti of my kits. I was going to dig out the other one, but so I am going to use my, oh, I know what we can do. So instead of using a cover minder, give me a minute, I am going to fold up the plastic. So Shay hasn't seen the new release papers by Diamond Art Club. So I thought this would be a perfect time to show them. So I do have some. You get like 200 of these, so you won't use them all. This is how they come. So excited. I do like the smaller shop type of painting companies because their canvases seem to be a little bit more on the sticky side. So we are just going to cover. I'm only covering all the way up to where I'm diamond painting. And you see that I'm not really getting too fancy with the papers. So then, on top of that, we are going to do there. So there is that, Shay. These papers are really small compared to their other ones, and they're reversible, which makes me very happy. They're not folding. They're kind of staying the shape they need to stay. So now back to this. We are going to use this pen. It's my favorite. So, how is everybody doing tonight? I'm not going to diamond paint long with this one because I do want to work on button eye. Probably be a few minutes. We'll probably just do the white. I do like her squares. I know y'all can't see it. Bear with me. Okay, I thought I'd give y'all a little bit of... So, we are going to work on this white here. All of this white right here. Aw, thank you. Guys, Patsy Putty is one of my sponsors. And I got some wonderful news. So, let's talk about Diamond Art Club for a minute. So, if you guys don't know, I am doing my very, very first Chuck Pinson event. But it's not going to be done alone. I am also, you can also do a Hannah Lynn. So, I am going to be doing my very first Chuck Pinson. And guys, you ready? I cannot ask for more support than what I'm getting from Diamond Art Club. So I contacted Diamond Art Club, and this is what they did. This is how awesome they are. They are sending out the painting that I am diamond painting for my event. And then when I get a winner for the month of November and plus the month of December, all they need is the person's name and the email, and you will be given the choice to pick whatever kit, whatever Hannah Lynn or Chuck Pinson kit you want, and Diamond Art Club will send it out to you. And I'm like, oh, thank you. They made it so easy for me this time. To be honest, I think it's probably easier for them to just ship it to whoever it's got to go to versus having to... So yes, guys, they are sponsoring my event. And guys, you ready to know what kit I'm doing? It's not one of my stash. So the one I wanted to do was Christmas in Town Square, but they did not have it in stock. So they had asked me, it's like, so what other kit you want? I'm like, to be honest, I want to work with the fairy dust drills. But in order to work with the fairy dust drills, I want it to be a landscape. So they are sending me Almost Heaven. And that kit, guys, is huge. It is not small by no stretch. Hi, Allison. Hi, Stephanie. So, Whimsical Daisy might be sponsoring my event again. Might be. It just depends on if she can come up with enough putty, because she makes Not Your Mama's Mud, which is amazing. I love her putty. Her stuff is very similar to Diamond Art Club, but a little better. So guys, I'm going to give you guys a little tip. So you probably notice I'm buying all types of shapes of pens. It is actually good for your hands. So I'm going to turn you guys around. It's hard for me to diamond paint and look, so. So I buy all types of variety of pens. Now, knowing that, it helps with if you have carpal tunnel, arthritis, any of those. It helps, you know, keep your hands healthy. So that's why I buy a variety of pens. I do have another pen. Hi, Teresa. Coming from Donna Bass. And this one is kind of rainbowy. And if you're wondering what I'm working on, Teresa, I am working on Pink Mermaid by Grenoleski. It is a Distracted by Diamonds kit. But I am not going to work on this long because I want to work on Button Eye. Yeah, I came in here late just because I was watching the movie Craft. So that was really good. So it's one of my favorite witchcraft movies. But oh my goodness. Very impressed with this 5200. Yes, guys, please hit the thumbs up. And guys, I'm almost at that tier with YouTube to where I can start doing super chats. I just need a little bit more watch time. I don't know why I'm tired. I slept really good today. I didn't get up till 10 o'clock today. Oh, the vote's up for Diamond Art Club. So I'm going to have to vote for that. I think that's what that was. I think. I get notifications for quite a few diamond painting companies. One of my favorites to purchase from is Rose Profit Creations. She is based out of Australia. And she has gorgeous images. Oh, yes, it has. It's been a week. I don't know. I like single placed squares, but I like multi-placing rounds. I'm weird. I'm very curious to see how this chunk pencil is going to be. I will multi-place squares only if I'm weird. I gotta be in the moment for multi-placing. I have my Iron Flask mug with me today. I love horror movies. Horror movies have always been one of my things. Yes. Rich, thank you for joining my live. To be quite honest, I'm probably one of the ones that's been one of the most male diamond painters that's been on YouTube the longest. There's not many of us out there. And the ones that are out there, you don't really see. So, welcome, Rich, to my live. So, I have a lot of ladies in the room. So, how many of your husbands diamond paint? So, guys, mine don't have the patience. Just more diamond painting for you, Teresa. I don't know. My husband's really good about just letting me do whatever, which is nice because that is what makes a good marriage, to be quite honest, is that you don't feel like you've changed. I'm on my second marriage. So my first marriage was I had to report all my money to him. I had no money to myself. I was not allowed to spend money without asking him. So the way me and Jerry do things is he gives me, I calculate all the bills. Then he gives me a percentage of his money. Then the rest is all his. He can do whatever he wants with it. Yep, I like my freedom. That was one of the agreement I made with Jerry. Is like I still want my freedom, and he agreed. it's nice, you know, being able to just have money to myself without having to worry about, oh, am I going to get, you know, yelled at because I spent this on this and this on, nope. So, and it works. Of course, you know, when important bills come up, like say, like right now we're looking in getting new tires. So I will put money for new tires. But we are looking into going to Rhode Island in February to another paparazzi convention. But I'm going to come prepared this time. I am bringing a mask. Because no. If you guys remember last year, I got COVID when I went to New Jersey. So we is not. I'm kind of glad where it's at. It's 12 miles before you hit Washington, D.C. So I'm going to put this one away. And we're going to dig out butt knife. So I am going to keep these release papers on here so that next time I dig this beauty out, I know where I left off. So, but when I do release papers, I still keep the plastic. Yeah, I still keep the plastic on it. So guys, it's not too late to join in on the shenanigans of my event, Ghouls for Guerrero. And I know I have some fast diamond painters in my Derrick with Diamonds Facebook group. Because guys, Sherilyn is on her second canvas for my event. I don't know how she does it. I don't. I'm trying. Well, I work a full-time job. Retail, mind you. And believe me, if I could bring my kit with me, I would. On my hour lunch, I would be diamond painting versus eating. I have been seriously considering it, bringing my kit with me. I don't like their old canvases, which I'm talking about Distracted by Diamonds. They're very, very coarse. So, and she's slowly bringing back old images, which I'm excited for, because there are quite a few of her mermaid girls I want. Distracted by Diamonds has Ariel. I call her Ariel. That's who she looks like to me. She's been on her shop for a while. Her shop is on vacation right now. So guys, back to button eye. I have been working on it today. Not a lot, because when I started to get involved with it, my husband came home and I spent time with him. So let's sorry about that. So what, guys? I'm really gonna throw you off. So I made a cover minder out of one of my Walmart pins. This was back when I was a candy department manager. So this says Happy Halloween. It has a little Walmart spark at the top, and this is a pumpkin. Pumpkins are one of my favorite decorations for Halloween. So there we go. And it works really well. So that's another thing I've been thinking about trying to start doing, is making my own cover minders. So now I dug out one of my shift trays from Mini Made. I have been working on the 310. So guys, Sherilyn is working on Corrigan Babe. That is from, like, that's like, it gives off that It vibe. I thought I moved it down further, but I did not. So, let me put my pens back up here. So I have 3 pens. I have my gorgeous pen from Diamond Pen Pal. And I have my Cocoon Blank from Enabler's Outpost. And here is my Kevin's Creation pen. So guys, I believe I'm going to contact them. They are doing a pen for each of one of my events. Each one of my months for my event, Kevin Creations. So I will contact him. I do want to get with Tima to see if she can donate drills for, or donate, do a coupon code again for my Chuck Pinson event. I do want to get a hold of Jeffrey Morrison. He is big into Chuck Pinson. So guys, you can work on a Dreamer Design Chuck Pinson if that's what you got. But to be honest, I prefer DAC. If you're going to do a Chuck Pinson image. If you're not, go all the way with Hannah Lynn. I love the new placers, but they are very finicky, I'm not gonna lie. I don't like multi-placing with a square. I just don't. It's not easy. And oh, my Chuck Pinson events and Hannah Lynn event starts November 1st. Thank you. but I do. I prefer single placing squares. I don't know what it is, but it's always been what I prefer. And my thing, what I tell people, do what makes you happy. Like, this will be only my second square today. But I do know my very last row, the squares are really small just because of the way I had to lay these out. Actually, I'm changing that. January is going to be a really rough month for me. So, I don't think you guys are ready what I'm about to say. That one is going to go all the way till January 31st. It's going to go at the very end of January. Because, guys, you know I diamond paint slow. And Chuck Pinson is where it's going to be at when that kit gets here. That's why I'm pushing to get... I do have this, and I have my Poison Ivy kit. It is so close to being finished. So I do have a snack size in the living. So what I've decided to do, because our dog does not like me diamond painting. She just does not. And that's another thing. She's been pulling me away from diamond painting, and I'm like, girl, you need to stop. Yes, I need my diamond painting in my life, because if not, it's going to be a really rough road for my husband. It keeps me sane, because if it wasn't for diamond painting, I don't even know where I'd be. To be honest, I wish I found diamond painting when I was going through my separation. So if I had, it would have made life a little easier. I hate when my glue dots decide to be all types of extra and say, no, we don't want to play anymore. And the glue dots work amazing in the single placer, guys. So, guys, Bella Art Day Nicole are doing sales, if you haven't caught on. I will be doing a new pen shop shortly. I am going to be doing Norse Alchemists. That's going to be the next one on my radar. Because they have some gorgeous, gorgeous flower blanks, flower pens. And I've been wanting a flower pen. And they have one on my radar. It has the Inscarero color scheme. Allison, what do you do for work? My feet have been a little better this week because I am taking it easy. I'm not killing myself, running around everywhere. I'm just taking it easy. I do know single placing takes a little bit longer. So we are going to work with my Black Wolf Woodworks pen. This gorgeous, gorgeous pen. I love it. This one kind of gives me Harvest vibes, just because of the orange parts in it. Guys, Black Wolf Woodworks does not just do pens. He does all the things. Like right now, he's doing these weird jack-o'-lantern wood boxes that you can buy. I think they're like $20. Oh, I am so sorry. Well, because working with special needs is stressful on itself already. And mind you, you know, most teachers or any form of like aid or whatever, they like helping special needs children because they've not usually gotten the help they needed because no one wants to work with them. To be quite honest, I could never do that job. Just because I was around dementia patients, and dementia is very similar. You might get someone who's 40 one minute, you might get someone who's 50 the next, you might get an 80-year-old lady, or you might get a toddler. Because you have no idea. My great-grandmother was, she had dementia, so I was around it a lot. I didn't see her a whole lot as a child because I was young. I'm really young when my great-grandmother died. I maybe was like 2 or 3. But I do remember glimpses. So, I'm going to give you a little, I don't know, it'll be like a little advice tip. So, yes, Allison, she might be nasty, but to be honest, I've believe me, I've been around the job field a long time, and I had a similar situation like that when I was a candy striper. And oh, the nurse was awful. She just was mean and nasty, and she just didn't care. So it was one day, and I didn't even know. So so there weren't many churches in my time, but it was all Baptist churches, and we know where Baptist religion goes. Um, so our minister's like, well, please pray for nurse so-and-so because she has stage 2 breast cancer, and my mouth like fell. And I'm like, what? So after the service, I went up to my minister. I'm like, what's the nurse's name? And he told me, and I felt like the worst person on the planet. Because this poor woman, she's going through, whatever to stay normal. And I'm thinking she's a total, and right before I gave my notice, I did not stay at Candy Striper long. So I'll give you a little heads up why I left that field. My last patient I ever took care of was HIV positive, and he was only 17. And I was 18. So it kind of stuck. And I was like, no, I cannot do this anymore. So she, the grandmother was awful. So she got me, the grandmother had me in tears one day, and the nurse comes in the door. She's like, she backed me up 100%. She's like, I know you are not talking to probably the best shiny face he sees walk in every morning. And I was his, and he sat up in his hospital bed, and he's like, he is the best thing I get to look at every time he walks in the room. He is such full of, and I was a full of ray of sunshine when I did that job, because these people might not even see tomorrow. So, and that's why I will never be in the medical field, because I cannot do that job. It's a lot to do. So yes, Allison, I get it. Believe me. But she might have a really rough life at home too. I mean, I've worked with quite a few nasty people in my time, and that's usually what the situation is. They either went through a really bad divorce, or had a really bad childhood, or all types of things. But of course, that gives them no excuse to act that way either. So guys, if you're wondering, I did order 2 more Blackwood woodwork pens, and they're gorgeous. Oh, remember that opal infused pen that was on his shop? I purchased it because I could not. Then I got the Gold Flake Clear Blank. What I like, he turns it the way he feels it's necessary. You have no idea what type of blank you're getting, which is awesome. That's one thing I love about his shop, is that I have no idea what my pen's going to look like when I get it. Where with pen shops like Diamond Pen Pal and Neighbor's Outpost, any of those, you know what type of pen you're getting. So the snack size painting I am working on in the living room is the Love Painting by DP with Sparklers. So I am in search of, I'm probably going to be purchasing some more Crafties kits or crystal canvas art. I have not decided yet. You know what, guys? The one thing I would love to see, and I don't know if crystal canvas art would even be able to do it, is if they could get Chuck Pinson to only release one of his images to crystal canvas art to make the whole entire image crystal. I think that would be the coolest thing. Seeing a crystal landscape image. But this will be my first Chuck Pinson. I'm excited. I will be doing a lot of time lapses with that image. I don't know why I don't do more time lapses, because they're one of my favorite things to record. Oh, crystals just, they kind of not only enhance the image, but they also like brighten it quite a bit. Especially when you get a kit that is so blah. If you get, okay, perfect example is Button Eye. Button Eye, the color schemes are pretty much all reds and grays and blacks and all of that. Could you imagine this in a crystal? I can't even fathom if this wasn't a crystal. I'll tell you one thing that I have liked about this kit is the very less of ABs. I know, you hearing that come out of my mouth is probably like, why would you like less ABs? Because I think this image needs it. I don't think this image needs all the bling bling. But I'm probably gonna stay up late tonight so I can work on this, because I've been wanting to work on this kit for a while. We've watched all we're gonna watch. He's big into the horror movies as well as I am, so he likes to sit and binge watch horror movies. I do that on Halloween. It depends my mood. One year it was all the Freddy Krueger movies. Then one year it was all the Jason movies. But I'm going away this year. So far. Let's hope things go the way I hope they go. I will show you my square I'm working on shortly. So, let me talk about my grand prize giveaway for the month of September. So, I will be announcing it tonight on my channel, on my Derrick with Diamonds Facebook group. Because I have to close out of this. I was going to do it live, but I don't know how to. I've been having this one really nasty person on my channel. It's getting really old really quick. Talk about, oh, your videos are so poor quality and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, don't watch them. This is the only advice I can give you. If you don't like my videos, go away. Right? So guys, Sherilyn is very new to YouTube. So her video quality is probably about the same as mine is. But I'm not technically savvy like some of you guys are. So I do what I can. My video equipment, I don't have room to have video like some of these YouTubers and streamers. They have like this whole huge like video production in the background. I don't have room for that at all. And also, I don't have room for, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my gosh. Like there are some that have 2 or 3 laptop monitors. Where am I putting a monitor? I have nowhere in my craft room. And I am not clogging up my space just to record videos. That is not why I do this. To be honest, the why I do this is so that you guys get to see the kid I'm working on. That's it. That's the only reason I do it. I do like doing my intro videos. I do like doing my little how-to videos and unboxings. And to be honest, if you could tell me a few years ago that I'd have a YouTube channel, I would laugh at you. Because I do not do technology. Ask anyone. I don't know. I seem to get the most progress from time-lapse videos. Because what I do is I will break a square like this into 4s. And I think that's what I prefer, is really small sections. Like even that Diamond Art Club square, I would be cutting that into half. Just because I am a slow diamond painter. And it does, and one thing I did learn from Miss Coffee, it's not a race. If a painting takes you all year to do, it takes you all year to do. But my paintings usually don't. They take me 2 or 3 months. But yeah, I had this weird YouTuber on. Not so much on my actual live or anything, but on my comments. It's like, you do know your video quality score is really low. I'm like, I'm sitting here thinking to myself, I'm like, and what money you think I got? Especially the way the economy's been. To be honest, I was shocked I was able to afford to go to the fair a few weeks ago. Because how bad the economy is. Yes. time lapses do better on Instagram than they do on YouTube. I learned that like pretty much right away. Guys, I'm looking for all my circles. That's why it's taking me a little. I cannot wait to get that. And guess what? They shipped it out already. My Chuck Pinson cat, they shipped it out already. I'm so excited. I will be unboxing it on my channel. So, for my grand prize giveaway, I meant to mention that. You will be getting all types of goodies. So what I will do is once I find my grand prize, whoever wins it, I will contact them and they are going to be getting the I got Almost Heaven by Chuck Pinson. It is probably one of the most recent ones that includes fairy dust drills, which I'm so excited. They'll be my very first fairy dust painting. Hi, Bonnie. How are you? Guys, Bonnie doesn't get to come on my channel often. I'm doing good. I'm just tired. Just tired. But I have Hawaiian Punch and ginger ale in my cup. It's really good. It's one of my favorite things to mix. So this type of painting does better in multiple trays, I think. But I do know that rounds do better with those placers. The new placers does better with rounds. So we are going to do the percent sign. No, guys, I'm going to show you my pens. Well, as many as I can. The other ones are in my other room. Or you know what? To promote dark art, I'm going to show you my Christopher Lavelle kits. that's what I'll do. I'll show you my Christopher Lavelle kits. I'm not going to get down and dirty with the canvas, obviously. I will show them in this type of layout. So bear with me here. So guys, my very first Christopher Lavelle kit, I fell absolutely in love with. So bear with me. So I've been wanting to work on one of his for a while. Oops. One of my boxes decided to take a turn for the worst. So the boxes do not like to stay together like they used to. So the first one I'm going to show you, I will take her out in a minute, is Medusa. Guys, you know me. I am big into Greek mythology. It's one of my favorite things. And I am all for the Greek mythology painting. He has like all the girls. I can't remember. Okay. So guys, this painting is huge. That's why I will not try to do down and dirty with these because they are big. So, this painting is special. This actually has specials in it, I think. Has ABs, obviously. No, it just has the 2 ABs. So I am going to be adding fairy dust drills to this one. So this is Medusa. Isn't she stunning? My favorite image by Christopher Lavelle, besides Jason Voorhees, which that one Sherilyn just finished. Those are the drills. I am not. So guys, just a heads up. We will be doing a Christopher Lavelle event next year. This kit, this box has seen better days. This one is Urivel. This is one of the sisters. So I am going to get 9 lives. And the other one, Astura. So this is actually the other one of the sisters, and that's why I love it so much. This has a rhinestone, and that is it. And people ask me why I purchased this kit knowing there's no ABs. So I'm going to fairy dust this one. And I am rhinestoning. Let me show you. Because that part is not anything. Yes, $37.99. I'll show you in the painting if I can. So here is this one. So, see the tattoo here? I am actually going to be adding rhinestones here. I don't know what kind. I'm pushing for gray. It depends on what color the AB is. I will determine on that. If not, that might be the part I make fairy dust drills. If I can. Yeah, I totally forgot this one didn't have ABs. But I'm big into Medusa, so. So someone had asked me, it was a while ago, you are so cheerful, cheery, and like uplifting, and why do you go for the dark art? Well, to be quite honest, the detail dark art gives off is stunning. You know, I love Dakota Datweiler, I really do. But, to be quite honest, Inscarero, Christopher Lavelle have her beat by a landslide. Just because their detail is insane. I love the detail in their images. And this one is Solaris, I think. And this is one of my favorites. Solstice. And I do own 2 of his mystery kits. One is supposed to be one of the sisters from Succubus. This has 3 ABs. There is the image, guys. So, Solstice is stunning. She is almost not in his type of genre. So, most of my artists I like are dark art. Like Curtis Reikovich, he's dark art. Inscarero, Micah Jelena. Micah Jelena is one of those contemporary artists. She falls into both categories. So guys, this is Solstice. Isn't she stunning? Love it. I'm not a fan of his most recent ladies he's added, which was Succubus, Lotus. Those aren't my jam. Those have ladies' butts and boobs but I'll tell you what, Lilith is stilling my asthma. I didn't think I'd want an image like that, but Lilith is like saying, hello, buy me. So I might be purchasing her. I do want to purchase the other the other horror image, mystery image that Christopher Lavelle has out. I believe it's the Headless Horseman, I think. And that was one of my favorite movies as a kid. So there is that, guys. And yes, guys, I do have giant paintings. More than I want to account for. Okay. So yes, I do plan on doing a Christopher Lavelle event. I'm thanking one of my summer months. So yeah, I don't know, I'm pushing for Lilith next out of his images. Lotus just isn't, just not my jam. But Succubus and Blood Moon I might purchase. Just because they are good companion pieces. So out of all the artists I would love to meet, it would be Curtis Reikovich and Christopher Lavelle. As Christopher Lavelle has also made like other horror franchise paintings. You just got to go on his website to see them. He's done Freddy Krueger. He's done Michael Myers. He's done... The one that really stuck out to me was he did the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Oh my lord. Boy, did that artwork turn out stunning. So, I really wish Diamond Art, especially because Halloween is right around the corner. I'm amazed they haven't tried to ask him for one of his horror franchise paint artworks. Because to be honest, I think he makes more money off of them as a piece of art than he does a painting. Just because those, to be honest, out of all I'm all for it. If they come out with any more of his horror franchise paintings, it's game over. I'm not even gonna hesitate, because I know all the franchise paintings or artwork he has. Like, I was probably one of the very first ones to find out what the mystery kit was for the horror mystery kit, because the minute I opened mine, I saw it and I about lost everything. Yes, that's okay. I'm thinking about getting that one too because it kind of gives off the Jason vibe, but not really. But I'm like, ugh. But yes, oh. And I do want to work on my Jason kit, but one mystery kit a year is enough for me. Because this kit, oh dear God. Don't even know how Sherilyn finished hers so quick, because me and White do. But that's the thing. So Sherilyn's kit isn't all the way white like this one is. So you have a little bit of a color. So the symbols are probably a little bit easier to pick off, where on this kit it has been a struggle. Because this mystery kit is all white. I kind of figured it was, just because this is a lot of trying to find, and but that's why I have a snack size in the other room. And that snack size is gonna go quick. The whole entire painting is color blocking. They did send me enhancements with it. Like I can substitute crystals for ABs or ABs for crystals, so yeah, I kind of figured it was going to be easier. But oh my gosh, this painting. I've enjoyed working on it, I'm not going to lie. But I will never use these squares again because they're too big for me. So if I order from her again, I'm going to have her make me 3x3 squares. I'm going to tell her, I want you to make the squares as small as you can make them. This does have a lot of red in this square. But see my trays right there? Those are all my Mooney Maids. What kit did you start? I can't remember. I remember you starting a kit. I just can't remember the name of it. That's right. You started that the Randall Spangler one. So the one I'm waiting to come back in stock to buy is that, I don't know, is it Trick or Treat? Not the dragon. Ann Stokes just isn't my jam. I love dragon images, but to be honest, the person that comes up with the best dragons is Raven Felon. I love her dragon images. I just haven't purchased one yet. It's like a haunted house in the shape of a high heel. I can't remember the name of it. It's been sold out for a while. That one I have to have in my life. I'm actually going to be adding glow in the darks to that one when it comes back in stock. Which Way is another one I want. That's by Molly Harrison, I think. Witch House, yes. Which Way, I plan on making her, I think it's her dress, where it has the constellations in the dress. I plan on making those glow in the dark. There are quite a few Halloween images I want. I just haven't had the money to get. Like glittering pumpkins, scaredy cats I've been wanting since I started my channel. Those cannot stay in stock to save their life. I know they were doing a 25% off for people, and I was like, I cannot right now. So I have two Sezzle accounts going at once. So the Halloween images they just released, I got the Inscarero kit. Told you I was. And I got the Micah Jelena. Because guys, the minute I saw Micah come across that screen, that was game over. I love her images. Because the Diamond Art Club does really good rendering Micah Jelena's artwork. And I chose really good because I got kits that include rhinestones. Like the dragon one that Diamonds and Washi unboxed, I was like, it's okay. Oh, the images, guys, Diamond Art Club's releasing is ridiculous. Like I got my wish. Oh my god, I gotta figure out how to way to get it. So the pre-releases they're doing this week, they actually have a male piece of artwork. You don't see that right now usually. And that artwork is by Sarah Richter. She's known for dark art. She's another one that's growing on me. Because I am working on the wolf one right now, and oh my lord. I can't remember the name of it, but it's kind of a good companion piece with that other dragon warrior lady. Then guys, they came out with this cute little, I don't know, it looks like a poodle or a Bichon for Starry Night. And oh my god, it's so cute. That's another pre-release. I'm really considering getting that one because I still want that other one that was released. I can't remember the name. It has a guy. It's a guy. I can't remember the name of it. He's kind of looking through a mirror. He looks like a woodsman, kind of, sort of. So I thought about getting both of those together. They're okay. I like them for rounds more. Oh, Black Friday, I'm dreading. Because quite a few months ago, I had to use all my points for them being all types of extra with Inscarero. I had to use all my points when they came out with the very first winter Inscarero kit. Guys, come on. If I could just do another Guerrero event for winter, I would, because that'd be one on my list to do. But I don't want to burn out with her artwork. I am going to be doing a Michaelgelina event. Hers is going to probably be in the summer. And I'm actually thinking about doing hers for Pride. Because Michaelgelina has a lot of artwork that is rainbow themed. But yeah, the placers are really, you really have to adjust to them. Yes. Um, so, yes, I've been thinking about doing a combo event for my Pride event. I don't know how I'm going to name it yet. Because Yes, I had to change out pretty much all my putty in my multi-placers. I think it's a chemical thing with the metal. That's what I'm thinking. The only thing I can think of. So what I usually do is when the metal placers start being stupid, is usually when I switch to single placing. I thought about getting a two placer and trying glue dots that way, see what happens, but as that is the trick to multi-placing, is use a multi-placer that is comfortable to you. Like, this is probably one of my most comfortable pens. Yes, it is. Oh, I can't remember if this is a 3. This is a 4 placer. 4 placer is my sweet spot, but this, I cannot wait. This pen is going nowhere because it is one of my Halloween pens. And it fits wonderful. It's one of my favorite pens by Enablers Outpost. I do have to contact them because they are making me a thinner version of this. I do have one of their thinner other ones. This I got in the dog box that they were doing. Has little paw prints embellished in it. So cute. But that's all my Enablers Outpost pens. I've not liked their pen drops lately because they're just not my color scheme. But Melinda Hands told me if I run out of any colors to contact her. So, Sherilyn, if you're scrounged for a budget, Jim's Handmade Pen Shop, his pens are pretty cheap. That's where I got one of my very first fall pens. But yeah, this pen I seem to have more control. And so I'm very curious if I switch, put in like my 4 metal placer, see what happens. I do have their rustic placers. So Bonnie, maybe look into those because those work really well. But this had a lot of confetti, this image. But yeah, this pen won't go anywhere. I have a lot of Halloween kits that this can go with. And when I get Witch House, come on, the colors are meant to go together. I've been wanting to check out my Curtis Reikovich, but you gotta be in the mood. Dreamers Designs kits are just... Oh, I would have killed my dog. The only thing I don't like about this pen is it seems like my placer's like bent. I don't think it's bent, but you know. My eyesight isn't how it used to be. Haven't gotten very far because this does have a lot of confetti in it, but it's tolerable. It hasn't stopped me from working on it, and I think it's because it's an Inscarero kit. I'm very curious about Chuck Pinson. I will be working on Willow while I'm working on that one, because Willow is a snack size. She is a 40 by 60. These both will be square, which is going to be awkward for me. So I really haven't had a break from square kits. Like my new Craftably kits I just purchased. Oh yes, this pen will go perfect with those. Yes, Gal, I do. I have a parakeet. Yes. Her name is Pika, short for Pikachu. She is yellow and black. You talking about the Scarecrow kit? I've been thinking about it. It's been on my back burner for a while. Yes, I've noticed that a lot of artists that Craftably is not licensing anymore, that the artwork is making its way to Diamond Art Club. Like the Scarecrow Apocalypse I want in my life. I just haven't gotten there yet. Well, seasonal kits, it takes me a while to buy them. Just because I don't work on them all the time. So guys, I think I'm gonna let you go. I'm getting kind of tired. And I've been on here about an hour and 45 minutes, so that's a while. So guys, with that being said, love yourself, love each other, guys. Happy diamond painting, guys. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And if you can donate to my channel, go right on ahead. And guys, enjoy all the shenanigans with the events. And can't wait to see who the winner is. So, have a wonderful night, guys. Bye.